Showtime. Hello, everyone.
Hello, everybody. Welcome in.
Yes, we got
Hello,
Susan Burke and Nancy. Hello, guys. I
Nancy.
I could have
Hi.
swore I saw Samantha was first.
I did not see Samantha.
I could have swore I saw her.
I did not see
Maybe I was seeing things. Who knows?
her. You get to see me
That's all. Yep, that's all I get to see right now.
and a bunch of words floating on the other side.
Yeah, not much.
Let's
Um,
welcome everybody in with a cricket dance. Oh, I just got the notification.
it's now.
IBB Creates went live. Woo, taking our time.
Yay! I added two hashtags. Someone sent me an email and said that if you add the word hashtag live and hashtag live stream, that you would get more views. It's just a test. We're going to see.
Check it out. All right. It does
So,
say we have 7 people here. Hello,
Great Lake.
Diane.
Yeah. Hello, Diane.
Welcome in. So, you know how you say when you call people by their name and not their channel name, you're not going to know how to find them. That happened to me. Like, what's her name? What's her name? What's her channel name?
Hey, Flower Tammy, Sherry.
What was?
Yes,
I
call.
don't know.
It's okay. I mean, everybody can do their own little thing. I'm just saying that I would rather call your channel name out and then say your name or your name, then your channel, because you will remember it. But if you get used to saying Jen and, oh God, what's Jen's channel name? Oh my God.
Hi, Sherry.
I'm here watching another live while I'm listening in here. That's okay. Thank you.
Oh my! I went into somebody's live a couple weeks ago, and she's like, "How are you doing, Jen? Doing anything anything special, working on something?" I said, "I'm working on trying to keep up with 3 lives at the same time."
I do that.
Oh,
But
it
I
is.
wonder, you remember how they say if you mute them, if you're watching it on a replay and you mute them, they don't get the watch time. Does it also, if you're live and they're muted, because I will mute two of them and then watch one for a little bit and then mute this one and go watch another. Do you
Yeah,
run all three at the same time?
I read all 3,
No,
not loud. I turned them down so they're about equally level to hear
no.
them, but it was so hard to
There's
keep
too
up.
many voices. There's too many voices up in this head to begin with, and I don't need all those others.
Move over.
I'm joking, guys. I'm not that way.
Hi,
Hey,
Sherry.
Sandra,
Hi,
scandalous, you
Sandra.
scandalous girl. How are you? So I am sorry I missed last week. I apologize. I We know I live with daily pain, and sometimes pain is not my friend. Well, never is, but
Right. Sometimes it's less bearable.
right. If you see me rocking, I'm in pain. So that's just a Renelle. Hey, honey. I just saw you up there. So if you see me rocking like this, I'm trying to uh, alleviate the pain. I've
I
got ID on tablet, other live on top, on TV and phone. Oh Lord, that's too busy,
That's right. I hear you.
but it's okay.
We got to do what we got to do. And you know what? I told that lady that she asked me about that, and I told her I was in 3 lives at the same time. I said, it is so hard to be a supporter because there's so many people live now at the same time. It's hard. It's hard to find time when there's not somebody live.
Well, you have a growing list of subs too. So when they come on, you want to show support to them. Same way I
Right.
want them to do me is I do a lot of background watching. The struggle is real. Yes.
Yes, it is. It's hard to support, especially the ones that we want to do well, and
Hmm.
we try. We try.
Yes, we try. Okay. Other lives done. Okay. What are we working on here?
Talking about you, Nancy.
What am I not got my hands into?
Love shaking it
Oh,
off. I love it.
I. Do you want to start or?
Well, I was kind of hoping to wait. I don't know if Steve's coming in or not, but I guess I can. I only have
Oh,
one.
he's probably watching. Call Steve out. Oh, Steve, Cardi Steve, please come to the front desk, please. Cardi Steve. Hey, Tracy,
Hi,
Moonlight
Trace.
Crochet.
It crafts.
Well, if I get the Moonlight Crochet, somebody will finish the conversation if I don't.
Right.
Yo,
Yo,
Steve.
Steve. Dude. He
He'll be
usually
in.
doesn't come in at first. He's usually in later, but I can show what's
No,
kept
don't
me
show
busy.
that.
Not yet?
No. If it's for
Okay.
Steve, somebody go punch
It's
Steve and tell him, come on.
it's
Hey,
not for
sweetie.
Steve, but it's to shut him up. Did I say that out loud?
I don't think that's going to
I just
happen.
a little
Hey,
feisty tonight.
Pam.
Hi, Pam.
Well, I can be pretty loud. Well, get him over
Oh,
here.
where
How
is
are you,
he?
Pamski?
Where could he be?
I watched your replay. I watched you on replays this week. I didn't do any. I don't think I went to commented in anybody's um, lives last week. I don't think I commented. I watched because run that direction and come back this direction. So I didn't even get to play any of my games on live. Dinner's ready.
He go shake that tree. Somebody shake it. Oh, well,
Well, how
you were sleeping a lot too, if I
yeah,
remember what you said.
15 hours at a time. Okay, guys, let's do this is gonna first I want to welcome everybody in. This is supposed to play at the beginning, so let's play. I did turn the monetization on this time, so
Ooh, yay!
let's
We'll
see if we get
get
in
the Apple
trouble.
phone.
Let's see if we get in trouble again. All right, here
Well,
we
maybe you
go.
should wait till later.
And here's a hello from us two to you all. Where'd you go?
Here. Put your hand. You just don't care. I
Go back to
love it.
okay. And there's
There's
Michael.
two.
Hello. There's my hunka
Oh, my
hunka.
brother, welcome in.
There's my hunka hunka.
A drive-by family. Woo-hoo.
He always drives by us and parks on MDL Boulevard.
I love it. That's great.
Uh,
Isn't that cute, Susan? I love it. Adorable. Oh, when you're about the only one that does that stitch work, you got a lot to do, a lot to share.
yeah, he said he's
He's
working on something. That's taken him some time.
Well, Tunisian does take time.
Let me tell you, little small projects in Tunisian can take some time too. And
Yeah.
I will show you in a little bit of something in Tunisian
Ooh, ooh,
that
nice.
no way in the world should it take about 4 hours to make one of these. No way. But it did.
Yeah, but think of if you would have knitted it, how much time that would have taken.
I might as well learn try to. That's ridiculous. 4 hours. This is like, and I don't have a Tunisian hook. I have an Afghan hook. I used my regular crochet hook to do this, and it was trying,
Tedious. Hello,
trying.
Maritza. Welcome in.
2 hours filmed so far, but will be whittled down once complete project is done. Lots of color change. Oh, bless your heart with the color change.
Yeah. I mean, Tunisian is tedious, kind of, um, in itself, but then to change color too.
Yeah. And let me tell you, them Tunisian hooks are not cheap. I didn't find, I was going to buy them all at one time. I was like, I mean, I got to sell myself on Ivy Corner over here, Ivy Boulevard, to get all of them. So I might turn my
Oh,
red
that's
light
funny.
district light on, you know. I can't afford all of them. But the Afghan hook, it is so freaking long. I just keep hitting my desk with it. So it's like, okay, I'll just do small
Right?
ones. You know, lots of color change. Yeah, I love color change. I love lots of bright colors.
I do too. Can't hardly that. Where? There
Oh,
was enough for me to not want to keep doing it anymore. That was the mess it made. Some people
mhm.
can likes that. I don't like that mess.
I
I
did
disagree.
like it. This last one, no, I was like, it's still sitting over there. I have not touched it since. There was 11 colors. No,
Was it 11 colors or just 11 different
11
bobbins?
different ones, but it's still colors. It's a color here and a color there and a color there and a color. And no, it was just too busy. No, I didn't like it. So,
It's my make it all complicated for no reason. Seriously, making it beginner friendly. Yay!
red district, yeah, that's what I call it. That's when I need to make some money. I need to turn that red light on. I was like, come on, let's make some money.
Get sit out there waiting. He's standing in front of you. Pay the
As
pay
they're
your
going
person.
by, I'm waving. Hi. Working with
There's
32
a
gold.
drive by.
Ooh, 32. No, 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 no. No, no, no,
Start that hooking. Oh, that's hilarious.
no, no. Yeah. I couldn't
That's
imagine 32. 11 just drove me nuts. Well, I don't think it drove me nuts as much as seriously another color. I would say that to it. Seriously, another color. Got you on my tablet now. Okay. Okay.
cute.
Okay. Good.
Woo-hoo. Love it.
Who doesn't love Michael and Panda? Really? Anybody want to see the panda? Let's do a panda dance. You want to do that? Where
Shake
is
it.
it? All right,
Oh, got
here we
started
go, guys.
already. See?
How do you like that? I love him. It makes me smile every time I see him.
It's great. Just
The panda.
great. Yes. Okay, Panda shaking it, sticking his tongue out, waiting
Mhm.
that gold.
And then it says, hydrate.
Yes. Got water. As usual.
Nana Michelle says, I came in at just the right time, Panda dance. I love my panda.
Yeah.
Panda is
Right
in the
there,
living
Michelle.
room winding yarn for Tunisian Grafcan he is working on. Hey, Michael and Panda, remember what I sent you in the text message? Is it okay to do what I said? Since I bought the pattern twice, can I give the pattern away? Is it? I mean, if you say no, it's okay.
Hello, Michelle M.
Yes.
Nancy
Hello.
missed the dance. The panda dance. Ads. Come on in, Michelle. Come on in.
Ads?
If she's in an ad, she ain't gonna hear me anyway. Usually, when I start a live, I get an ad. No matter where I'm at when I come in, like if they had already been in, I'll still get a live to start it.
Look, if you're on YouTube, I have noticed, and I wrote it in somebody's live last night about go from live chat to top chat ever so often. Like I do it every 15 minutes. And in Michi's, that's who it was. In Michi's, I only had 2 ads the entire time by doing that. Somebody had 12 ads, and it's like, "Hey Rita,
I
hey
know
my
it's so.
love, how are you? Um,
Hi, Rita.
hey
Welcome
Lenny,
in.
good to
All
see
right.
you." But if you go,
Right.
just all you got to do is switch it from top chat, live chat, top chat, live
Right.
chat.
I do that sometimes. Sometimes when I do it, it gets me. Like, oh, how
Michael,
rude.
Michael, I forget to even put it on there. I have been having strikes. It says it doesn't go against your thing, but the wind chimes will they say that's music, and it's not music, it's the freaking wind chimes. But we ain't had any air here really, so maybe it won't happen tonight. Renelle says she usually doesn't get any.
Well, if you pay for it, you don't get them. Hello, Denise.
If
Welcome
you pay for
in.
what? If you pay for what?
YouTube. If you pay for YouTube, you can
Oh,
pay for YouTube and you have no ads. But if you watch a live, that host gets credit for commercials or the ads, even though you don't have to watch them.
I'm so close getting YTP premium. I heard you say that. I think you went off on that. Yeah. I don't know what that is, but I'll check into that. Not that I care. Hey,
Ads are annoying.
Anita.
I think when people bring it up repeatedly, it makes the host feel bad. Yeah, but in some instances, like in Cynthia's Joyful Creations on Friday night, when we're doing a game night and she's asking a question and you have to know what the answers are, you pick A, B, or C, and you get an ad, then you don't get those. Not that it doesn't matter to me, but some people they want to know the question, they want to know the answers. You know, I don't watch the show, so I don't have to be like that anymore. I'm that. Oh my gosh, that has changed my attitude so much. Hello, my boo friend, Sanita. Margot and Brad.
Has
Just
Steve
so I can
come
take
in
a
yet?
look
Where is Sherry? You're not
at
doing your job. Or Sandra. Sandra, get a hold of Steve.
Sandra. Sandra. I signed up for YouTube Premium. I love it. No ads.
Is that expensive a month?
I only
I
had
thought I
two.
saw. I'm talking about way back. I ain't done it. 30-day free at 18.99 a month. That's really. I love Netflix. Netflix is my friend. I watch it every single night.
How you doing, Sunita? Because I do have my fan on, and if it gets too loud, let me know. I'll shut it off.
I don't hear it.
You can't hear it?
No,
I
I
even
don't
tipped
hear
it down so I wasn't just blowing in the wind.
the who what the ah, don't pay no attention to me. My mind went somewhere.
I have had YouTube for a few years. I have
Mm.
gotten them on one channel, but can't remember whose.
Had chili.
Mine's
We
the
had
first thing to
chili.
go. Great.
I love chili.
Ivy, how
You
are you feeling, honey?
We always
You
do
had
a pot of chili, and then the next day we take like a little small bowl, and then we have chili dogs the next night, and then we put the rest of it in the freezer.
You
I
could
do
put
not.
it on spaghetti noodles or an egg noodle. Don't give me that
No,
look. Try it.
that was my sexy look. What's the matter with you?
Do it again. Let me see. Let me see. No, knock it till you try it. Jen, I do
Baked,
not hear your fan. Thank you, Rita.
I love baked potatoes. If they're look, I am awful with my tummy issues. I question every food there is. A baked potato, when you go out to eat, you only hope that they scrub the potatoes. I am nuts.
Look, you guys, she's a freak.
My husband will look at me and say, "Are you going to eat them skins?" And I look at him like, "You know how I feel about them skins, and you're going to eat your skins and you're going to eat my skins too. I hope you're in the bathroom like I will be."
You're only in there because you can't take the thought of it. It's the
No.
thought that messes with your head.
Do
And then
you
it
really
makes you,
know if they wash them? Do you really know that?
yeah, well, they're supposed to. They're
Okay.
supposed to. It is somebody's job.
Yeah.
Whether they do
Right.
or not, that's a
Mm.
different story. But there has been many a things done to food, you know, many
Well,
things.
well, yeah. Look at the lemon.
What about the lemon?
I'm not going to tell you, Jen, because you would. I don't eat the skins at home. At home I washed them, so I know they're been scrubbed. But I'm talking about in a restaurant like Wendy's. I love Wendy's, but because of the skins, I get a little nervous about eating it because cross contamination.
Of course you don't. You know, Jen, the
Blind and
head crab is always so much worse than reality. To some of us, but to some others of us, um, it's real. Her
yeah.
struggle is real. When I wash my potato, it looks like I am killing it. Then I poke holes in it with pieces.
I do that.
Auntie, killing the potato.
Do you put it in a bag? They came out with the baked potato bag for the microwave. Do you put it in one of them? I have never tried it. Furry
No.
panda friend.
Antonio, hello, my brother. These are my young brothers, my little brothers. I didn't have any brothers. That's when I put them in the microwave. I poke them. You know, Rita, you got to get them radioactive waves in there good.
Look what, really? I was a
But
manager at Wendy's. The potatoes come already wrapped in foil. They just put it in the oven to cook. Really? So you don't know that they've been washed for sure now. Thanks, Nana.
so you just made Ivy's point.
Well, I'm saying if it's only at Wendy's, maybe the steakhouse and places like that. It
Right.
takes a lot of work to wash them potatoes.
Okay, I bet if they wash them, they would pour water in the sink, dump them in the sink, and then pull them out and just use them. I don't think they would scrub them with a vegetable brush. I'm sure. Paper plate underneath it, poke it
Hmm. I was gonna say
and
that's how I
heat
do
it
mine. I just
a little bit.
throw it in the microwave.
I'd cut a big potato like in 8 chunks or something like that. It'd cook faster, better. Gotta get those waves in there.
Yeah.
I actually had a ripe lemon today that I. Ooh,
Now, see, lemons at your house when you pick from your tree are safe. But think about it. I remember many when I was waitressing when I was much, 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 much younger. I always question how things was done, and I'm just a little nerdy when it comes to stuff like that. I never
yeah,
understood why you take a washcloth, put it in a pan of water that everybody else has done, went and dumped theirs in there too, and wash table off. And I would say, it's not, no. So I would have to go and get I would put mine in the sink and run hot water on it and do it again. I would never use the same pan over and over to wash each table over. I couldn't do it.
yeah, it's nasty.
Yes, you
It
have
is
to
nasty.
wash them.
Beth,
Not a standard.
welcome. Can you email me, please?
Who?
Adventures with Beth.
Oh, Sassy
She's made her
Beth.
debut on our channel.
Hello, sweetie. Good to see you. Beth. Beth, that's us. Not about health standards, but the flavor. People here. Italian food is great, but I like Italian food. What did you do this time? It's no. I think the question is, what haven't you done, Beth?
How rude. I mean, you're here almost a half hour late for one thing. Hello. That's
Little
rude.
spunky. Jen is a little spunky tonight, isn't she?
I am. I am. Just a little.
Well, let's show something. Okay. You want to show or you want me to show?
Show something. Yes.
Okay. I'm
Wait,
going to show
just a
you
little.
this Tunisian
Ooh.
that took forever, 4 hours, and it should not. It should not. So here's the first one. Now, when I done the first one, I thought, now this is a YouTube channel, and oh, I forgot to put up the who it was by. Okay, so this is this is what it looks like. It's
Oh
Tunisian in
my.
there
Yes.
and that. And it's a head. Now, I do not look good in headbands, whatever. I don't know, but I'm going to put it on just show you my hippie side.
Nice. Oh, you're ready for the 20s.
I'm like a hippie, ain't I?
I love that. Maybe
So,
don't have that centerpiece there. Tuck it off to the side.
well, of course, Steve. Hello, Cardi Steve. So, I decided I wanted to go out on my own and do something different. Same style. It's just this was too many for me to. I didn't want to do it that way. So uh, now did everybody go out and get their $5 um, yarn from the store?
Not yet.
The the premier $5 yarn.
Not yet.
I did, of course. So that's what I had to make the second one in. So the second one is I'm not doing all them because I don't know how long this one took, but it took way too long. So I'm going to do it a different way. So I'm doing it. I did one long piece in the center and I did the two little ones on the
Oh,
side.
cute.
So
Add some beads and you're a flapper.
I could be, couldn't I? So
Look
this
at
one
that.
was a little too long, but hey, It still took me 4 hours. It's too much. So I thought, well, this could be a lot of things. Look, it could cover my ears.
Yes.
Hmm. It could be a little neck thing, just to
Yes.
just to cover up. Or I can extend off of it and use this as a turtleneck for a sweater that I might do. Who knows? Do you think they will have 5 more colors, Sherry? So,
It's so cute. I love the red, says Rita. Fortune telling one. Yeah,
oh yeah.
Chris.
But it was interesting to do. I liked it,
Oh, a
but
night mask, Steve
it
said.
just yes, a night mask. But it just took too long. Maybe now I'm going to be fair about it. Maybe because using a regular hook, and I am, as you can see, how much of it that you're putting on there. Now these are um, popcorn, what I would call popcorn, but you're putting all of these on there at one time. And when you're pulling back through, you come back and then you stop halfway, do a chain, and do the others. So your hook is getting filled up quite a bit. So I would
Yeah,
probably say you would need a Tunisian hook if you was to do this pattern.
sure.
But
Maybe the shorter straight ones.
well, my other Afghan one, I was constantly hitting my desk because I'm sitting right on top.
Right.
I'm coming back. Hang on. Chill out. Take a chill pill, will you?
Those are yarn eaters, says Sherry. They
Yes.
are. I'm not about that. I'm concerned with my yarn.
I don't know. I kind of I want to use all my yarn.
I don't. I don't know
Use it
why.
up so I can buy more. Okay. I did see Steve. Did you see your buddy Cardi Steve?
I didn't see nothing. I got
Really?
better.
Lynn, are you talking about the premier? No, it is a 4 weight. It is 1 pound. Look at that.
Pounder.
982 yards, 898 meters, 16 ounces, and 454 grams. You guys,
1 pound. Continuous 1 pound.
this I
Forward.
at first I wasn't supernova. I
Wow.
seen that. At first I was, and I thought, this is not what I want. But let me tell you, after I used it on several things, it's worth $5. Go get all you can for $5 each. I can't wait. I
Basically,
have a lot of that big twist.
I do. I have a lot from when it was a dollar. It was actually $1.49. I
Dollar
didn't
40.
see nothing. Did
She's
not
got
see it.
something for you, honey.
Don't see it. I refuse to look. Oh, that's so funny. Is it my turn?
I think it is.
I did it, Steve. Okay, I did not finish it. It is a whip, but it's the only thing I've been working on since the fair.
Oh, I
Well,
can't do
since
that.
I made those stupid, silly worm things, snake things for the kids at the fair.
Yeah. Mhm.
Ivy hasn't even seen it. Oh, I did not. I did not tie in my yarn and or
It's because she
stitch my.
plans on ripping it out.
I don't.
You
I don't.
don't? Oh
I
my
don't.
God.
I'm going to show you the back side. And I'll try it on. If I don't get tangled up in my, I don't even know where are they? On my strings. I'm going to get tangled up in them. Not long enough. Definitely not long enough. But it will go. Ta-da! The back. You see that? I did a piece. Can't even reach it. There. All the way to the top. And I'm going around putting this section in right here. And all the way around the bottom. I don't like the striped bottom look, so I'm not sure what I'll do next. Ooh, that's warm. That is warm. Hexicardy. Is that good enough?
Is it a hexicardy?
Almost Hexicardy. Yes, you can see.
Beth says she emailed you, Jen.
Thank you. I wore deodorant. And I sewed up the arms. I did 3 rows of the black, white, and gray. And then I connected the arms all the way down. I did a decreased, probably from about my elbow down to my wrist. That's a decreased thing there. And I used mainstays. This is the color
Newspaper.
black multi.
Oh, I thought it was
And
newspaper.
these were
I have some.
these are $2 at Walmart. They were on
I know.
clearance. This is my 4th ball so far. I'll probably use another, but I'm thinking I'll probably make a section that goes from the
Hi,
front
Jonathan.
to this side in the front all the way around to the back, and then
Oh,
attach that. Because I do not like the hi Jonathan. I don't like the stripes like they do on a regular hexicardy, and I have to be different. I'm just saying. Well, it's acceptable, but expected something a little more elaborate since a blue ribbon went. I'm
Steve.
changing.
How rude. Steve. That is just rude.
I just sit in my corner, put my nose on the wall.
Oh. Hey, Rebecca. Welcome in. Good to see you. she,
This is hi Rebecca. I'm
oh,
afraid.
I swear that is so thick. I don't like that. Mm-mm.
No, this would be too warm for you. But I'm in Ohio, so no, it won't be.
I know
It's
Sandrine
here on
loves
one.
it. I don't like it.
What?
Sandrine loves it. I don't like it. It's too thick. I will stretch it. When I get it, I'll stretch like 3 or 4 feet of it and just stretch it.
Wow. And this colorway is midnight blue. I love black and white and gray and blues together.
Teach him some manners, okay? Just teach him some manners. Look at Jen. She's got a pouty face now.
I do. I was like, I'm going to do this. So Steve doesn't have nothing to complain about.
He'll find something else. Don't worry about it.
It ain't good enough. Oh,
Pantonio.
but he did say it was acceptable.
Well,
I'm going to
I
hang on
think
those.
we should. Do you not think we should give her the panda dance that she did? She did do it for Steve. And just because Steve not happy, it's okay.
Now hydrate.
I love looking through. My yarn session finding great markdowns and discontinued yarns today. I found 3 cakes of lion brand cobblestone. I have that cobblestone.
A bod hat. I did last week, Chris, and I put it on my community tab. Panda shimmy. I love it. It's so cute.
Let's dance. That's what I should put on. Let's dance. Steve will.
It's all good in here. I
uh,
appreciate his opinion. But as for my first one ever, I think that was pretty decent.
where did Steve go? Steve,
I mean,
come back. You know we're only joking
I
with you, buddy.
yes. Let's see. Check out the post. Thank you. I just figured, it's my first one ever, and then maybe I can grow from there, right? I mean, of course, I had to change it up my way because I didn't make, how you make this part
Yeah,
so as big as you need it. I did not do that because I didn't want the big arms, hanging way down to
right.
here because, fluffy girls need, well, I don't want all that extra up here. So I stopped it when I thought I was going to be comfortable enough. I watched Anya. What is her channel? What? Ophelia Talks. And she did a decrease on the sleeve. I'm like, perfect. I got my idea, right? And so then I made a section to go in the back to connect the pieces because I knew it wasn't going to be wide enough. And then I had to rip it out and do it again because I didn't do it right the first time. I'm just saying, and you tried to play off your mom crochet. I mean, really. Steve. Rude.
Hello, Michi. How are you tonight? Welcome in. Thank you for coming. Steve is
You
getting
always learn
chit.
from the first one. Yes, I know. I just wish I would have wrote what I did down.
I
How long have
usually
you been crocheting?
doing them. I do not continue on. I will put a stitch marker in the two that's going to go around and not crochet them. Continue back and forth on the other sides, but not those two sides. So I stop when I get my arm where I want it to be.
I did that, but I would have, I don't know. I like that I added the section in the back and made it
Right. Hmm.
fit right along, and it worked perfect the second time.
Yeah.
So, and then I connected them. Oh my gosh, I just loved it. I loved how it turned out. Pets need attention. Yes, they do. Well, that didn't work. I know, right, Michelle? How rude.
Pets need attention. Alrighty. Mishi. Blanket hug to all in the background lurking. Okay. Okay. We'll give you a, since you said that, we ain't played this. This is Rita's favorite. So
Yes.
that's to all that's lurking and relaxing. Thank you. Those watch hours count too. So my pets demand attention.
Yeah.
Okay. Since you showed yours, oh, you like that beach? I want to be on a beach so
Yes.
bad. I don't even think I'd be on YouTube if I lived at the beach anywhere. I'm 2 hours away from the beach, but if I lived 15 minutes from the beach, you would never see me on YouTube. I'd be at the beach every single day. Rita,
I'm so
are you
dehydrated.
anywhere? Are you anywhere near the fires? Okay, so I am bragging
No.
about the Premier 1 pound because,
Yeah.
of course, I want to test everything. So, kind of like I did not do what Jen did. This is my own pattern, just working it up the way I want it to be. Now, here's a cardi, started cardi. This is the red. Ugh.
Nice. Oh,
The
I like
red.
that.
Let me get it together first. Okay, the red and the black. It's going to be a
Yes.
V neck cardi. I've already got the buttonholes. No, this way. The buttonhole. Wait, this way. The buttonholes, I have to find the buttons to go on it and put the sleeves on it. I haven't decided what I want to do with the sleeves yet, whether I want to do a cap sleeve or long sleeve, 3/4 sleeve, or whatever. But it's got the ribbing, um, not a ribbing as in tighten up ribbon. It's just a for show ribbon.
Texture.
Yeah, just for show. It's the same as this up here, but it's what I
That's
mean. It's
true.
not one is drag closing it up. No, it's the same. It's laying flat. It's just for texture design.
Yeah.
I don't know what to call it.
Yes.
What it's just what I wanted to do. Blah 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 blah. But it goes in a V neck. Like a V sweater. That's all it's gonna be. I think it's
Yes, I
pretty.
like that.
And let
With
me tell
a
you,
black, like a long sleeve t shirt underneath
yeah,
for winter time. That would be cute.
this is much lighter. Now, granted, I don't have the sleeves on it, so it is so light with the Premier just 1 pound. It's really, really light. It's not heavy, and I don't like heavy clothes to begin with.
Wow. I wouldn't think that because that's basically what I'm using for mine, and that's heavy.
It is, well, I think Caron 1 pound is heavy to begin with. So
Gotcha.
here was, so I decided
Yeah. Cap sleeve,
I
Beth
wanted
says.
a what? A
A
cap
cap
sleeve?
sleeve?
Yes. So I decided to pull my Addy machine down. Black with the Premier garnet would be great too. I that is these are Premier. So I
Yes,
decided to
Sherry.
pull my adding machine down. Okay. I don't. This is the one with the big pin one.
Oh,
So, because I thought I would just, pull it up and attach it for my
oh yes, cute.
arm as a solid.
That
Now,
is
Grant,
cute.
this is the first time I've done it, so I'm not sure I'm doing it. I know what I want in my head, but getting it done is something totally different because now when I took it off the Addy, this is really, really tight and as far as it'll go. It won't go all the way up like I want it to, like way up here.
Yeah, but if you put that red and black one on, your that sleeve that you have on there will probably meet that already.
Well, I don't know. It cuts my circulation off.
Oh,
This this end cuts it. So I decided, all right, well, you learned from this one, right? You learned. Let's
yes.
go down a size. Why did I go down a size? And I don't even know where it is. It's up here somewhere. Here it is.
I've seen shrugs made with the Addy. I've seen a lot of people making a lot of things with those Addies.
Here's the little one.
Oh,
I can't
oh,
even I can't even I can get my hand in there, but that's about it.
yeah, no.
So, but I did put the
Yeah.
waist on it and see how I I haven't learned the process of waist yarn. I have watched videos and I know how to take it off with the stitch between them. I know how to do all that. I will try this again. But let me tell you, 140 cranks twice. My shoulder hurts and my elbow hurts.
Yes. Turn the sleeve around, make the loose end the top. They come out the same, don't they?
Um, when you're taking it off, I pulled it way too tight. So if I undo it,
Oh,
I'm going to miss my loops and it will mess it all up. So it's easier for me just to cut that and use this and start all over. But to put the waste yarn on there first instead of not putting it on this one. I didn't do it on this one, which made it real tight.
gotcha. I see what you're saying. Like making hats on the big Addy. I don't have a big one, but I did show I got a little one, a 22 pin. That's
But I really, this feels so good for hats. It really does. So if you're out at the stores, check into it. Why am I big?
because you're showing something. You take right.
Well,
Why can't you use the other way?
I I
Because when
can't.
she did the cast off, she tightened it too tight.
So if I was to
Um,
cut it, all of my stitches that's on that last round will come undone. And I'm not real good. I don't knit. I've been trying and I keep trying and I keep trying and I keep failing at it. Picking that stitch up or how to put it once it falls down. I thought all it was wrap it around, pick it up, pull it through, pick that one up, pull it through. Kind of like the finger loops, the loops yarn.
oh yeah, the loops thread, not thread. Yeah, no, I don't like that stuff. Hi Terry, welcome in.
I see something beautiful hanging on your wall. Uh, I, yeah.
Flip sides, I think, is what she means.
it's it's hard to understand. I'm learning on an Addy machine. At first, I see everybody doing hats on Addy, and I thought that's so easy. But of course, I like complicated things. Let's the nerdy side of me. Let's try this. What will happen if I do this? Yeah, that's me. But all I wanted was two sleeves because I thought a solid black sleeve on both sides kind of looked like a like a high school, what do they call them? Jackets.
You had to say it. Letterman jackets.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of. Fiber Spider is adamant on getting me into knitting. Really? I keep trying. The wide end can be adjusted to fit if sewed with the yarn needle attached. See, I took the a long strand and then took it off. So the last loops, it would have been fine if I had waste yarn on the bigger one. I didn't have any waste yarn there. Letterman jacket. I didn't have any waste yarn on it. So I went through and I pulled all my loops off. So whenever I was pulling it off, it tightens up. Yes, I could have not uh, had it so. See, okay, look at here. If I pull this, which I'm going to take this out anyway, so I guess I could show you. So here is what I pulled off, went around, pulled off. So if I pull this, it's pulling the stitches. And I can sit here and unravel every bit of this.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying.
Ooh,
I made it
there
too
you go.
tight.
Stop it now and just like pull them all the way down. Hang on.
Hmm?
Stop it now and just pull it all the way down like there and have like a
A
sexy
wide loop.
a sexy strip right there.
Yeah. Hey, Chris, Kaleidoscope. How are
He
you? Thank
finished
you
the
for coming in.
sleeves on my Addy 22. How, Len?
Who did that?
Len. He made sleeves on his 22 pin.
Panel? Because here's my 20. Well, I don't know what my Addy, but there's mine. I can only get my hand. I mean, I could. Oh,
Gloves. Fingerless.
yeah,
What about
yeah.
turning it the other way?
It's still gonna be the same.
Oh, you
It's
got it up further that way. Oh,
no, it's still the
I
same.
press.
It's still the same.
You don't have to pull that. Just tie it off and flip around. Ivy's into the arm exercises more than trying to. There you go. More than trying to pick up the stitch is probably easier for her now since hasn't knit a lot.
I'm learning. I'm learning.
Wrist cuffs. Yes. Hi, Aisha. Welcome in.
Hi, Aisha. But I have tennis elbow now. I worked so much. Rita spotted something. I was on a kick that I was going to do this blanket. And after about this one, it's like, no, 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 no. We're not doing it, but I'm going to turn it into something else.
See it.
So I know y'all saw this design. Someone made a blanket using these um, I guess it'd be a hexie, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, into a blanket.
Wow.
Well, I can't remember how long it took me to do this, but I figured it would take me approximately a week and a half to do a blanket as long as it did. And I'm pretty fast at crocheting. This is,
Yes.
I can get it done, but no, no, I'm not doing a blanket. These are back loop single crochets, and these are double crochets, front loop double crochets. But I said I'm going to turn it into that, and it is very pretty. You could do it in any color. So I thought I was more amazed with both sides. It's got
Oh
a,
my goodness.
a nice texture and design to it that looks like a star, but then it looks like little plates, whatever.
Could be like a starfish looking thing, except for it's got 6 points.
Yeah,
That is beautiful.
but it was.
It's
This
a
was
yarn eater.
brutally painful. So unless you got the 2 weeks to do something like this, I mean, I loved it when I got it done, but it was like, no, I don't see a blanket. I don't see a cardigan. I don't see anything in the future using this. No, no.
Yes, Tammy. A sand dollar? Yes.
$10. But it did look cute just hanging up there. So I
It
put
does.
it up there.
It is pretty. Steve said it's a yarn eater too. It looks
It,
like it.
it drove me nuts. Just nuts. I don't want to do it no more.
Looks like a sand star on the back. Very beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sand star. I like that.
So I have one more to show.
Ooh.
Someone was it? I can't remember who put out the stitch pattern. She did a little blanket, and I thought that was pretty, so I decided I wanted to do one too. I was blessed with some Premier bobbins, so I decided to make the same blanket. Well, no, I saw cardigan first. Okay, so here's the stitch design, just like the thumbnail.
Oh, yes. That's beautiful. That's her thumbnail. Did you guys see that?
Yeah. These are flowers.
So
So there's
pretty.
the dark, the variegated, And now I'm into the pink or mauve. It's not pink. So I stopped there because, and this is so light. So I stopped there and thought, blanket, cardigan, blanket, cardigan. I have no idea what I want to do from here. So we're going to do a poll, cardigan or continue with the blanket for Boggy Creek.
How white is that?
It is. I'm glad you asked that.
I did one too, Ivy. Got to where you are and left it. Same spot. Took forever.
You did that too? Yes, it does. But I watched Netflix and then I'm thinking it takes to do 5 rows. One, two, three. No, four. I think it took me about 2 hours, but now it's like this. I'm crocheting and I'm watching. I'm crocheting. What? Mess up, pull out. That's what I'm doing. But it
Did you
is now,
pink? Pinkity,
it
pinkity, pinkity,
is
pink.
29 inches wide without a border. So
So
if
you
I
would
was
have to do 6 inches of a border just to get to the first level.
30
First,
to 35,
no,
yes,
35 to 40 and
for
40 to
width.
50.
Oh, good
Yes,
Lord.
35 to 40.
35 to 40. Well, so who said they did the same pattern? Steve?
Steve? But I
Who?
don't know if he's talking about what you're holding in your hand or the blue thing on the wall.
Oh, he probably talking about that. It was pretty. The blanket looks lovely. Oh, yes. I want to do that. Yes. No. Sorry. No, not doing it. So I guess I made my mind up. It's going to be a cardigan.
How wide is just one strip of the flowers? So like
Wide,
if you did one strip of the flowers all around as a border, just like one flower. Measure the one flower with the row.
oh, I see what you're saying. I
Yes.
would say probably 3 inch, maybe 3 inches. No, 2 inches.
So that would give you four around, and then you could do like a kind of like the start of a pineapple. You know how you do the double, 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 double all in one, and then the double chain one.
Hmm.
You could do something like that to
I
add
know.
more to it.
It's in timeout over here because I didn't
Yes,
plan
the
it
bump.
out very well. Wait, I did plan it out. I was going to do Boggy Creek, beginning Boggy Creek. If you're going to do the stitch, remember it will shrink about an inch. So if you do this stitch, this, I love, lace work. I don't know if you can
Okay,
see
Cindy, thank you.
lace work. It is so pretty.
It's crochet, Chris. That's not knit. Okay, so what makes it shrink?
You're stitching when you're pulling these together, your hearts together.
Oh, okay. Chris Kaleidoso says cardigan.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a cardigan. Or I could do a shirt, you know. I mean, I'm big enough that I need to look a little bigger with the stripes. I don't think I want to do that, but I could. So, probably if I'm going to do this in a cardigan, I will
Sherry said a Ruana.
on the fourth, this one here in the center. It shouldn't be in the center because I think I got 10. So, it should be right in there. I don't know. Whatever. Right here. That way.
Yes.
So, this one and half of this would be my neck. So I would start back and forth and then go over my shoulder till I got back to this and then go down. So it'd be a one piece and just sew up on the sides.
Anita, you're a funny girl.
Sunita, for me? For me, what?
Making it for her. A sweater would be fab too, but button cardi also.
Hey,
Katie,
Katie.
thank you.
Katie, did you watch 2 weeks ago? I did your colorway in a hat, tube top. My Addie is not that big.
To the 80s. Oh, that's great.
A tube top. Yeah, I would look just really charming in a tube top. I promise ya. Anyway, and this is light too. Believe it or not, it's light. Chris has jokes. Chris is a joke. We're joking, Chris. We're joking.
How you
So,
feeling, Katie? I think you were sick, weren't you, a little bit at Crystal's live? Not feeling well? You made a tube top with my yarn? Love that. No. Okay.
see what you
No.
started, Chris? No. I put it on the Addy and
Let me
did
put
it.
you.
Hello, Spring. Good to see you. Oh my God, I remember the tube tops. Yeah, I remember when I was skinny and had no top whatsoever. Tube tops looked awesome. You didn't see my ad? Please be honest. How did you like? I did not like it in the Addy machine. I did not. But um I'll have to show you what I did with it. What's the outcome of the big contest? I just felt super dizzy earlier. Oh no.
Oh,
Please feel
sorry.
better.
You're welcome, my love. I love you.
Oh, she's gonna show off the bank account, ID, and everything. Show big, big, big. Go solo. Go
No,
solo.
I don't care. It ain't mine. It ain't mine. I got
FBI is gonna be showing up at your door showing all that. $200,
first,
guys.
first place. Thank you, everybody, for voting. Yay. Which it won't go for nothing because I didn't work all week. So,
Katie, it was the colorful one. You know me, I'm all about that bright color. I didn't like it in a hat because it was thin and kind. It felt like a lacy hat. It was too thin for the Addy machine, but I did put it in a basket weave stitch, and I love it. I don't know where it is right now. I showed it last week. I could never wear a tube top, but they worked great on at the pool. Yeah,
I was always worried. You put your arms up, you jump once, done. No two tops for this girl.
kind of like those dresses that had the same material.
Right? Yes. Thank you, everybody. But you guys voted for me.
Hmm.
Thank you. Thanks, Katie.
$200. What are you gonna spend $200 on?
Like I
Yeah.
said, I didn't work. So, car
Oh,
payment is due.
she gets $200 and she takes a vacation.
Oh, a vacation? Go to Florida? I should look to see if I can get a $25 flight.
Oh,
Thank you.
well, doesn't she have to share that with us since all of our votes got her
Yeah.
that money?
All right. I'm going to put it back into the channel.
Yeah, she's gonna get it. You get a membership, and you get a membership, and you get a membership until that $200 is gone.
That won't take long because memberships are given at the most expensive. Yes, no?
Yeah, well, I'm just
Thank you, Mara.
where is it?
I'm allowed to wear two tops out of the house. I know. I didn't want to. We want our pennies for the residual. You know what I did notice though? I was so disappointed when I went to the fair. I did not film this year at all because I usually walk through and just with my phone and record it. I did not do that this year, but there was like a whole rack where blankets were supposed to be. It was empty. It's like,
Tanita
all,
got her job. Congratulations.
well, honey, that's not bad news. That's great.
So, is anybody else
Nice.
having problems with your gifting of your memberships? All day today, I have hit the button and all I get is spinny wheels. Anybody else having that trouble?
Yes, I was in somebody's live and they did too. I can't remember who.
Okay, so it's not me. Okay,
No, but I don't know if
I
YouTube
might.
is doing something, changing that.
She says I might not be able to meet up with you.
Well, we might have to do it on a Saturday. Will you have to work Saturdays? You can't do that. Miss C will be so disappointed. Supermodel pays off.
Same problem for me since Sunday. I thought it started then too. So I was wondering, but is everybody's doing it or just certain people? Because I was wanting to do my gifting of the memberships and I cannot.
I wonder if they're rethinking that.
The
YouTube.
gifting?
Yeah. Sunita, job comes first. It does.
Hmm.
Well, if part time is better than no time, I'm
Okay,
glad you keep
remember
going.
remember I sent Granny D and Margie's and everybody's little stitch markers out all at the same time. Well, look what I got in the mail yesterday. I'm gonna cover up.
Dee was able to do it the other day. Wait, do you need me to wait?
A return to sender.
Why?
Well, it's my
Does
own
it give
fault.
you?
It's my own fault.
Oh,
I'm
well,
gonna
that's even a bigger kick in the pants.
I'm gonna open it up and I'm gonna show you why it's my fault. I just wanted to show you that Granny D, I did send it to you.
I've seen people gifting memberships, though, I think. So you might still be able to do it, sounds like.
Mine just goes around and around and around and around. I thought either I'm out of money, I'm gonna turn my red light on so that I can get some money on my PayPal.
I've been
Okay,
getting a lot of memberships. I'm
so I'm
very
gonna show you why.
Spring and Sunita, right?
Here's what I sent her first. It was a thank you.
Thanks.
It says thanks. But this one had a bead on it. And I want you to see. The it went through the machine several times because it has a hole over there, a hole through there, and a hole through there.
Oh my
So they
goodness.
said, we're not screwing up a machine because I'm sure I worked at the post office for about 8 months and it's like, somebody else special can work there. I'm not going to. This thing probably went through a machine 5 or 6 times before they kicked it out and put it over there. They probably tossed it over to the side and said, this broke our machine. But anyway, because I
Oh,
had that bead on there is the reason why it did not go through. But you look at the shine and sparkle I put on this one. I put
aw,
glitter on it.
yes.
It's all glittery. But that's why it didn't go through. So
Katie
I got
says I'm wearing a tube top right now. It has sleeves and a hood. It's long and has a kangaroo pocket.
well, I have me a stitch marker.
Yes.
I'm just gonna put it on there like that. So I have a squirrel stitch marker.
So let me ask you this: since you did used to work at a post office, maybe you'll know that card when it went through the machines. Does it? does it do the whole card or just the bottom of the card or the top of the card?
When
What
it
does it
goes
do?
through when it goes through a machine, it only reads the zip code. That's all. You can put a bunch of stuff on there. It ain't going to read nothing but a zip code. That's all it's going to read. Then it
Okay.
goes into a big old bin where, like the state of Alabama, let's just say that. All the zip codes in state of Alabama goes into a bin. Well, then it goes over here to a temp, and we manually look at that zip code and put it in the zip code box. That I did that for a long time until I told him, I don't want to do this. I want to do something else. Put me somewhere else. So they put me on where we shot rubber bands at each other and played poker. Yeah, that was
Yes,
fun.
put non-machinable on it. Might be extra postage, but will go through.
Yeah, well,
That is
it
cute. I'm
came
glad it
back, and
wasn't ruined.
I'm very happy it came back. It didn't bust the bead or anything. It didn't mess up the stitch marker itself. So hey, Granny D got one, and I got one. So I was very happy about that.
Can you write hand stamp on it? Is that something they allow?
Right hand stamp. I don't know. I thought I had put it in a little. I say, believe it or not, you know when you get your packages in, even your envelope that's got the bubble wrap in it, even the envelopes. I saved the bubble wraps because I thought I had put that down a makeshift little baggie where I put that down in there to protect that bead. It was not in there, so I didn't do it to hers. It might have been Margie's that I did, but Margie's hasn't come back yet, so it's still probably over in a bin where they say they ain't going to deal with it. But I saved these, even on the envelopes. I saved them, turn them around, use them for packaging.
That's a good idea.
Hey, Felicia. Hello.
So something like this wouldn't go through any machine like that.
No, that's on a DBA machine.
What's a
That's
DBA machine?
it's on rollers, and it rolls down, and they pick it up, and they see the zip code, and they toss it over, or whatever state or whatever, and toss it over in that. Yes, they do toss it. Yes, they don't hand.
I think I've seen it even when somebody has put fragile all around it. They still
They toss it.
mishandle. I save all of the packaging.
I do.
Wow. Wow.
Not that I ship out too much stuff, but
You do more than I do. Mine is incoming.
incoming. Let's check her out.
Was that not funny? I got a package.
Incoming.
This is from Diana D. I won. I won a giveaway. You dandy little slicer.
Yes, Sherry, I do
I'm
the
not even
same
try
thing.
with the tape anymore. What's that?
Recycle the mailer bags. Not
Oh, your
mailer. I
packaging.
do not recycle mailer bags. Only the envelope.
My sister used to work at the library, and they would get like the bubble packaging, and they would ship um, from library to library. When like here where I live, if I were to get it from 3 towns over, they had the book I wanted. They would ship it over, and then they'd let you know that it's there.
Mm-hmm.
So they would do that. Now these things they wouldn't use these, but if they were the bubble mailers and I had one, if I just took off the address label, she could reuse that.
Some of them you could put in the freezer and the label will come off, but some of them won't.
Oh,
Have
oh,
to
I
soak
didn't
it
know
in water.
that.
Got to soak it in water.
Oh my goodness. So this was a mystery bag that I won. Sundance Sweets. Look at. I guess I'll never figure out the camera. I've been doing this for how long and I still don't know. It'll never come to me. That's
Retraining
pretty.
every week.
That is every time. We're 2 hours every week. That's it. It is not enough time for me to just. It's 100% acrylic, size 4. Oh, it's called jelly beans. How cute is that? Purple,
Sure, I
green,
never thought
yellows,
of
and
that.
pinks. I love it. One. Oh, two of them. What's that?
Sherry said
I'm being
she just
nosy.
makes a new one, put it over the old label. Here I'm trying to pull the old label. Makes sense.
Well, don't you want to take the old label off so that the next person isn't using that address, getting that address? That's just my thinking. Because they're trusting you not to give it away to anybody if you click this in the giveaway, right?
Michelle M
Oh,
says a baby blanket, maybe.
a baby blanket? Oh, from
Yeah, you
from
could
these?
donate. Somebody at the church might want a baby blanket. Somebody you know is having a baby at church.
Just found out there's 3 of them about the same time. Isn't that great? I don't know
Snap,
any of
snap.
them. This is 164 yards times 2. It's not enough for a blanket.
A marker and cross it out. Yeah.
I
See, I
see a
guess
little
I
bit.
was guessing the way Jen is, and just in case. That I like that.
That's
Yeah, use a marker.
Doris Tweed Ecru. Although it's pretty white more than ecru, but it's got flecks of like a dark gray and some browns. That's how it's
Another baby
polka
blanket.
dotted.
There's blanket number 2. You're gonna be busy.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Listen to her.
I'm not even done with that pixie party.
Well, you got a whole week. I
Oh, what's
tried that,
that?
Chris. It didn't work. It didn't work. I tried it.
Yeah, it's a little pouch. Cute. What's that little purple? Purple, purple.
The baby on the
Aw.
brain. I have another grand on the way. Okay, you better get busy. Oh, look at that. I have that. I have that same one.
We have this.
Yep.
Oh, so pretty. It's not empty. Oh my goodness. One of those handy dandy little tape measure things. Stitch markers and the plastic darning needles. That's the kind of bell I like to hear. Oh, wow. Those are pretty.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that flower design on a handle. Those are pretty. And I got one of these bags. This is one of those kind that you get. It's like a bag, a little pouch that you opens up into a big bag. That's pretty. Thank you, Diane. And I got a card.
Cool.
That is for me. I don't know why. I don't feel right reading the card out in front of people. So I'll just save that for me. Thank you, Diana D. Yay. Take me down. Steve.
A pouch you
It's
can
not
never put
finished,
back together.
but I will finish it because I like it.
Kind of reminds you of those fans that pop out, and then you try to roll them back up into a circle to go into.
Right. No, that don't work well.
Mm-mm. Sure,
Thank
it
you,
says
Rita.
nice winnings.
Thank you. I know there's more coming. Don't know when.
You have some skin
Skin
irritation when you
irritation when you
work
work
with.
with fog. Yeah. Yes. I'm like, why am I itching? I
I
don't know.
don't have that problem. Not
Oh,
yet.
I'm glad.
Not
I'm
yet.
glad that people don't. Oh, you may never. I mean, you made it this far.
I don't know. I think several years ago when I was working, I believe it or not, your hair when it's long will hit your arm when you're crocheting. I didn't put my hair up back then. I just let it, you know, lay on its side. But anyway, it would hit both arms. And I would get up and go cook and I'd look down there and think, why is my arm all broke out? It was the conditioner in your hair, I guess, pricking of your hair into your skin. I kept blaming it on it's the yarn. It's the yarn. Well, the yarn never touched this because I sat here and just rubbed all over and everything, and it didn't. It never broke out. It was the pricking of the hair that caused it to break out. And
I've
then I
never
started
heard of that.
wearing it up and back.
Hi, Sanja. Welcome in.
Says yes, you have something coming from Canada. Woo.
What you
Hey,
talking about?
Sonja. Good to
Are you
see you.
talking about my Prim 22 needle knitting machine? So I
Hi,
got
Tina.
that. I showed that last week.
Good to see you.
Hi, Tina C. Welcome in. Ladies and gentlemen, Tina has entered the room. I was surprised when a hairdresser told me you can get hair slivers. Well, ingrown hair, I guess I can understand that, but oh yes, Zach. Yes. When yes. Barbers and hairstylists can't get hair slivers in the skin on their hands. Can't or can? Random bit of useless info. I really want to make you some yarn, and I keep thinking,
Yeah, it will
I
go.
want
It will go
you.
in. Believe it or
Oh,
not, it's like a little needle. It can go in your pores real easy.
thought it was walking on hair barefoot. Well,
Mm.
I don't want to lay down for somebody to walk on my hair barefoot. They can get hair slivers, right? I
Mhm.
don't guess I've ever heard that.
Yeah. Except
That
I think I'm gonna about to have my husband cut some of mine off again because it gets underneath. I know Spring probably understands. It gets underneath your arms like that, and you wake up and you're yeah, from haircuts.
I get that, Sherry, but I guess I've never heard that you can get hair slivers from cutting people's hair.
Mm.
I mean, it just, no, I guess it never occurred to me.
I thought they were delusional.
So, is it instantaneous? Like they need to
No,
go. hose
It's,
hose off.
I know what you mean. It gets stuck everywhere. Go around, go around a door that's got like a little latch. Sure enough, my hair will catch it.
Oh wow. Mine on a windy day, this will be flying out the window. I go to shut the car door. It's like, oh wait. Can you unlock the door, please?
I don't like windy days with long hair.
Hair is a weapon. Woohoo! Just tangles so easy, right, Chris? How rude. Yes. Your hair is getting long, Mara. Spring!
They probably don't have thick
Probably
skin.
have thick skin.
I
So
don't
instead of
know.
the people wearing those capes, they need to wear the capes when cutting your hair.
Well, you can even get it. That's why they use that little duster on the back of men's neck because the little tiny slivers that goes down. That's why they shake it off
Right.
and shake
Blow
like
dry
a
it, get it off. Yes.
why
My
mine
son
lives
would
in a
my
bun.
son would come home and jump in the shower after a haircut. I'm like, they just did your hair.
I
I
had
don't
to
care. I
quit.
gotta get it off of
I
me.
had to quit doing that spring because I bought a bunch of these little things. I don't. I don't know. I just don't like them. I had to quit because it seemed like I was losing hair that way.
I put these on my hair.
That's what.
Ooh. I pull them out, and out comes a wad of hair too. I'm like, ow, 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 ow.
Yeah, that's what I said. You're losing a lot of hair. I found these little thingies, and I thought I don't know if those would work, but they're little tiny ones. They're little tiny ones.
But you probably need tiny ones because your hair's so fine.
Well, I really all I wanted. I don't want to put it up in a bun. I just want to hold it, right here so that it doesn't get in my hair in any of my crochet projects. Yeah, right.
Put it here, put it under, tie it together, and cut it.
Yeah, I could do that. I could tie it, wrap it up like a bowl, put it.
Lose it faster than it grows. Right, Michelle? How rude.
I know.
Maybe I need to braid it at night. Yes, right with the leg hairs.
I could be a gnome.
Just do the loop on top and wrap the hair around and use the silk cap, but still gets tangled. That's terrible. Every time my hair gets into my shoulders, it is so fine. I have to get it cut. It looks so much thicker. Mine wouldn't be so dry looking if I'd cut it.
I'm telling you, they put me on some medicine about, I don't know, 5 years ago, and it turned my skin orange. My fingernails was orange. My eyeballs was orange. My pee was orange. Everything was orange, and it drove me nuts. It really drove me nuts. That made my hair fall out quite a bit. It got to the point where it was really thin. It was about the size of a dime if you held it together. That's about how much hair I had, was about the size of a dime round.
Wow.
Well, after I got off that medicine, I had to be on that for like 3 months, I think it was 3 or 6 months. I can't remember. Yes, my pee was orange.
Hi, Lorna.
And when I got off of that, I noticed my hair was, you could feel if your hair is growing back. You have little stubbles up there. And I noticed my hair was growing back. But in the meantime, no hair on my legs, no hair under my underarms, no hair grew anywhere. It all like just fell out, really. And I didn't have to worry about shaving. And it took almost a year before my hair started growing back underneath my armpits, my legs. Um, I just shaved my legs for the first time. And guys, it's not gross because I didn't have any hair on my legs for over 4 years. I just shaved my legs for the first time the other day, and it's been almost 5 years since I shaved my legs last. So that means that my body's getting back in sync like it should be
Wow. 5 years.
in 5 years.
You know how many women don't want to have to do that?
I know, but it's not worth having your pee orange and your skin orange. I've done
Your nails.
videos where my nails was orange and I'd be in the kitchen just scrubbing them because I think my nails was dirty and I'm just bleaching them and put lemon on them and I'm doing everything trying to figure even if I put nail polish on it, I still saw orange. They're doing much better now. Yeah, I don't see the orange, but it took almost 5 years.
Wow.
Hey Mona, good to see you, honey. So, medicine has a lot to do with uh
Sure.
uh but this is growing this I'm glad that this is growing like crazy now.
Yes.
It's
Your
thicker.
hair is
Much,
long.
yeah. It
Is
needs
the
to be
baby
cut.
hairs from falling out? Wow.
Or under my arms anymore. It's been years. I take biotin.
Who said that?
Bi I want biotin. I took biotin for something and I'm trying to remember.
Beth said it's jaundice, that you have jaundice, but I don't think so. I think it's, like you said, the
No, it
medicine.
wasn't jaundice. I had to go to the CDC place, um, the disease control center. I was under their care for only they can initiate that medicine that I was under. But no, it wasn't jaundice. It just turns your skin that color. The strangest thing, I never saw orange. As much orange as I saw on me, my eyes, it was weird. It's just, you could, I just didn't like my finger. I could deal with my skin being a little orange, but my fingernails, I couldn't deal with them being orange because I think fingernails should be white and pretty.
Right. Right.
And if you look down there and you see orange, the first thing you think of is they're not clean. But I would scrub them. I would literally, oompa loompa, I would scrub them.
But it wasn't nothing to do with that. When
No.
I After I had my first baby, um, he showed jaundice signs. I mean, it's faint, but doctors could see it. They said just lay him in the sunshine. Oh, okay.
Is that what they said?
Hmm.
Go in the sunshine?
Yeah.
Biotin is supposed to help hair and skin. Didn't it come in little capsules? I had gastric bypass back in 2003.
I'm stuck on that word. I don't know what that word is.
What the
Malabsorption.
absorption? Why I have severe osteo, hard to absorb the nutrients.
Anemic. Yeah.
Well,
So
they
if you're
put
taking that for your hair and your nails and your skin, wouldn't that mean your hair on your arms and stuff would grow and not grow, Sherry? It's a B vitamin.
um for me to go on Humira, they had to do a test to see if you had tuberculosis. So when they done the test, it showed that no, I don't have tuberculosis, but I had been in contact with somebody who had tuberculosis. So that means a family member, something like that. So if you take Humira and you have or have had, or it's dormant, if you was to take Humira, your tuberculosis would flare up big time. So they have to suppress the tuberculosis. They have to suppress it. Even though I didn't have it, it showed that I had signs of being around somebody who had latent. Exactly. So they had to kind of like just put tons of medicine in you to suppress it and kill it. Well, it it it's latent. I don't have it, but it's there. It shows signs that I've been around somebody who's had it. That's all it is. And they call it latent tuberculosis. So now it's suppressed so much that I can continue taking the Humira, if that
Wow.
makes any sense. And this, none of it makes sense whenever I would ask the doctor, why am I doing this and this and this? And why is this turning in? It's, oh, we're suppressing the tuberculosis that you don't have. And I couldn't ask Jen. I was going around the bushes trying to figure out, why am I taking medicine that I don't have that you're trying to suppress? It was driving me insane. And it wasn't a long trip, let me tell you.
Well, when they say you take this pill to take care of that, but this one to counteract that, I mean, how do you understand what's wrong with you? It's it's too confusing because there's just too many things.
Hey, Zach.
There's
Yeah,
always
and then they tell you not to go around anybody because you're on the medicine that you was on brings your immune system down. It like knocks you out, and then you got to go to bed, and then you got to take this, and then you got to do this, and then it was a non for about, I want to say about 6 months. I was on every med that I think humans can take, really. But now I'm through all of that, and I take about mm, 12 a day and once a week a shot. So I'm on the men, but every now and then, um, Jen and I was talking the other day, and she said she had stomach pains, and I said, just imagine your stomach pains is what I have every single day. I have stomach pains. Well, they're not stomach, they're intestinal pains. They're chronic, it's all the time. You may see me sit here and rock. That's when I'm in pain and I'm trying not to think about it, but I'm rocking just to, hey, it's okay. It's going to get better, kind of thing. Then I have some days where it's severe, where I have to take double the medicine to get it to, my intestines are spasming all the time. And when they spasm, think of it like this. You know, a animal like a horse, a zebra, or an animal that doesn't have long hair, if a fly lands on them, it's like a spasm to get that fly off. Their skin will shake to get that off. Well, that's my insides all the time, all the time. Nexium, do not take Nexium anymore. Well, I take Nexium, yes.
you used to. I liked it.
hmm I was thinking of some other, but that's for acid reflux.
Right.
And it, yes, it
I'm
night
sorry,
and
Zach, you're getting sick.
day.
Zach said his dad's passing on his sickness to the rest of the family.
It happens.
You gotta lock yourself in your room and say, "Get away from me."
Yeah. So if I miss a life, guys, I'm sorry. I don't mean to put Jen up there by herself, and she never wants to go by herself anyway. But
I
sometimes
don't, but you know what? Everybody has been so kind in the chats. They're taking good care of me while I'm up here by myself.
she can do it. She just doesn't have enough confidence in herself. And I got all the confidence in the world for her.
See,
You know, my
that's why we're
sister,
good together.
she gets really bad migraines. Her stomach hurts all the time. Yes. It's not fun when your stomach hurts. I mean, can you imagine? Let's not go down the gross lane, but if you eat, you can't go anywhere for at least 15 minutes because you don't know if the stool is going to be your throne for the next 30. So that's what I deal with. You would think I barely eat anything. Let me tell you what I had yesterday. You know the little chicken, not the chicken tenders in the frozen section, the little chicken
Nugget.
trees, little things. I ate 6 of them
Mhm.
yesterday with a cupcake. That's all I had to eat yesterday. I don't eat much at all, but the medicine causes me to gain weight, and
That's
I don't like dealing with that either. Yeah, well, I don't know. Sticks. They're called chicken sticks. I eat 6 of them with a little bit of ranch and a cupcake, a little Debbie's cupcake.
yeah. Family just loves each other too much. That's what I said, Sherry. Tenders, chicken nuggies. We were just talking about that in the chat. Panda
Mm,
went to get some chicken nuggies.
tenders, panda nuggies.
Right?
I
Yeah.
know, Sherry.
There's
They
a
told me,
difference when your medicine makes you like that, you know.
they
So
had
there,
a
there
diet,
again, you need
6
to take
meals.
this medicine to counteract that one.
They had a diet for me, 6 meals a day, and I'm looking at them like I've never ate 6 meals a day. Never. No, it ain't full meals. It's a snack like, I think.
Right. Yeah, but that's too much. I can't do that. That's too
Mm-mm.
much eating. But I can go all day without eating, but once I start, I can't stop till I go to bed. That's not right.
Let's see, I like cantaloupe, watermelon, but I have to be very, very, very careful. No seeds whatsoever. One like pepper. I can use white pepper, but I cannot have black pepper. Black pepper is a flake that can get lodged anywhere in my intestines and will put me in the hospital if it gets really, really bad again. So I use white pepper instead of black pepper. I know, Chris. I was sitting there thinking, Sherry, Sherry, you know too much.
Yep, I don't want to know how a hot dog is made. I'm just going to eat it, okay? Don't tell me. Don't ruin it, Miss Sherry.
You lost 20 pounds. Well, I know if I got up and moved my butt around a little more than what I do, I would probably lose weight. Or if I went back to work. Now, when I was working, I'd only eat 1 meal a day, which that's basically all I do now is eat 1 meal a day. But I might snack on like 3 or 4 crackers during the day. Hot dogs, I know. I know, Sherry. No, I don't have diverticulitis. They said I had it at one time, then they said I didn't. Lord, when this last time when I went to hospital, I had 5 things wrong with me and I only knew of one. Yeah. Thank you, Lulu.
It is horrible.
Well, I think Jen and I have done good. We've been live every Tuesday. I think only twice, 3 times now that we went solo. Maybe 4, 4 max. And I don't want her to go by herself. We always have much fun when we do it together.
Yes. Always fun. And you guys make it great when you come in to listen and banter with us. Love it.
Oh, Beth says I'm not eating enough.
Right. That little bit you eat, your body's going to store it.
But okay, I And it sounds weird when I say this, but I have explained it to my doctor. I am not in as much pain when I only eat one meal a day or nothing during the day. I know a person cannot go without eating. I know that. I can go about 2 days, maybe 3 days without eating. It's not healthy for you. I know that. But sometimes you just don't want to hurt. So if I don't eat, I have some relief. My belly does not like today. I always say when somebody says, "How you feeling?" Well, I'm not 9 months pregnant today. That means my belly is sticking way out here because of being swollen. Your intestine swells up. Or, oh, I don't feel 9 months pregnant today. That means my belly has gone down. Like today, I haven't ate that much. I had, what did I have? I haven't had anything to eat yet today. And my belly is kind of flat. Kind of flat. I'm not 9 months pregnant.
Yeah, you don't want to put throw logs on the fire, right? I understand that. What about drinking like protein shakes or something like that?
Getting
Can you
past the
do that?
taste on them. I did try them once.
Well, you might try something like that again.
I
Something
thought the
that,
vanilla ones would be wonderful. Mm.
but eating 6 meals a day is dealing with food around the clock. It's too much. It is. It is.
Yeah.
And when you can't have certain things, that makes it hard too. How goes the yard dwarf blankets?
We ain't gonna talk about that. That last one is over there in timeout. It has. I ain't even wanted to look at another one.
Sorry,
But
Chris, you don't get that answer.
did you did you see Jaxie's? She's doing the dwarfs too, the gnomes, and and she made blankets out of hers. I think that was a good idea. Instead of putting all of them together, all 12 of them together, and make one big one, making a blanket out of one. I think I want to say I saw four. There could have been more. I'm not sure. I love the taste of them. I use 1% milk
How you make a blanket out of that?
out of the gnome. You
Yeah.
just like do you could do a granny stitch all the way around it.
Yeah, but that is only
Just think of that as your base already.
like a 12 by 15 square.
Build it out like a granny square. Just keep adding on to it.
So you got this little gnome in this big blanket. I guess.
It looked if you saw one, when I saw it, I thought, well, that girl go. I liked what she did. I wonder if we could do that instead of putting all 12 of them together.
Oh, why not?
Halfway done, all you got to do is do the granny cluster all the way around them. Rita,
Gotcha.
did I hear? I still have to do September. I just finished October.
She jumped ahead. She doesn't want to do September. She sees what you're going through.
I did not like it. It's in time. I should just jump ahead and say, all right, I'll get back to it.
Did you read that one? Vanilla
I love
premium
it.
protein
Yeah.
shakes are great when cold. I don't know.
See, I like bananas. I love bananas, but that is on the list I cannot have. Believe it or not, there is seeds in the bananas.
What about like oranges or blueberries? Can
I
you?
like to eat cantaloupe.
There you go.
I'm a
I,
but
I like
I eat
cantaloupe when it is a good tasting one.
right.
Kind of picky about that.
They are C to C, but you can turn it into a granny square. Granny, you can use the granny cluster. I ain't gonna say square. Granny cluster.
Granny Stitch. I
Gnomes
mix
creep
mine in
me
a
out.
bullet blender.
Why?
It
Because they got big
came
noses.
out like a
Frozen peaches. Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I could do a lot of things.
Strawberries you can't.
I'm just lazy. No, I can't eat strawberries. Nope. They are cute.
It just seems weird to put a 12 by 15 into a 35 by or 40 by 40 blanket, you know.
Well, no. Think of it this way. If that's 15 into a 40, you got 35 left to go. 35 inches. So 17 on one side, 17 on the other. That's not much.
I'd have to put something else in there. Maybe like with that one, it's got the snowflake in the hat.
Hmm.
Perhaps make, I don't know. I'm not doing it. Never
Oh, she said she finished August. I still have to do September's.
Oh,
We only got a couple left. We've come this far, Rita. We can get this done.
yes. Mine is supposed to be a C to C, but I did single crochet using the same graph.
So
But
yours is.
Steve, go
So
ahead.
what size is yours?
That's like a 12 by 15, 15 inches tall. If I remember right, that's a 12 by 15. And it has to be to 30, 35, 40
Well, no
by
wonder you can't
40.
imagine it then,
No.
because these are. Rita, how tall is yours and wide? Now, see, I didn't know it was done in half double crochet. I did mine in double crochet
Oh. Well, but you use the small yarn too.
on one. I said I wasn't doing that again.
Oh, okay.
I got to try different things. Printed fleece with a crocheted edging, and they said no fleece, which I know. Huh.
So I thought they even said sewed blankets, quilted blankets. So I don't understand why that wouldn't work.
Fleece and, well, I don't. Well,
Make me the one I love
Sherry,
it.
it may be.
Rita, we got to keep this stuff to ourselves.
Um, Sherry, maybe it's because what they're doing is crocheted um lap blankets or whatever they're called. That's what this group is doing. I wonder if maybe another group would is doing the fleece. So I wonder if there's a way to check with Boggy Creek to see what other things that people are doing, or somebody start this? I don't know. I
I
asked
imagine
Jackson.
they do have a contact because I think they have a Facebook maybe. Because I thought they did say quilted blankets was, you could sew a blanket too. But I
I
think
thought
I've
I
heard
heard.
this year just crochet and knitted ones. I don't know.
I thought in a lie they said yes. I just can't imagine Boggy Creek would turn down anything such as a blanket for. But I would
Well,
imagine certain groups. There's certain groups doing certain things, is what I'm saying.
I don't know that answer. Sherry, I wonder if you go to their I don't know if they have a YouTube page, but I think they have a website. Maybe you could find your answer there, or maybe comment or something. I know a group that would take the fleece ones. Um, if your blanket isn't of the correct size, somebody's going to get that blanket, just not the kids that we're making them for. That's what I thought. That was a little fishy. But I mean, if one of the doctors gets it, or one of the camp counselors get it, one of the
Right.
adults, I guess that's okay too.
I have one more thing I forgot to show you guys.
Ooh,
If you
do share.
remember, if you remember, I bought a bunch of these, the bouquet, yarn art bouquets.
Yes.
Several years ago, I had made this bag, the shopping bag.
That is so cute. It looks
And
like a
it's got,
top. That's what I thought it was.
I did too. It's got the square bottom
Oh,
and then the chevron on that.
yes.
I can't remember whose pattern it was that this one was. So I decided I wanted to do it again, and I found the what's Mikey's channel, Yarn Inspirations,
Crochet,
and
crochet crowd.
yes. So I found his. Now this one is
That is so cute. It'd be so cute as a top.
yes. Now look at this. I want to show you how much is left over out of one cake.
Wow.
A lot. I ain't even halfway through, and this is one bag, the same size as this one. I think this yarn is thicker. I don't remember what this yarn was. This is thinner. It's a
Yeah.
3 weight. But let me tell you, this is gorgeous.
That's adorable.
Do I have it right? There. It's gorgeous. But I thought, yes, a top.
Yes.
But it's gorgeous.
It
And
is
that's all I
gorgeous.
did. Now I'm done. I just had to show that.
Yes. We like to see
It,
stuff.
it is cute.
One of those cakes and minis from Marie at
It's
Bakery.
584. 546 yards. It's 100% cotton, and it's ever so soft. But this one is the one I isn't that pretty?
That
The
is pretty.
pastels.
Yes.
So I thought, I wonder if I could do a doily out of this.
Why not?
Well, I started it and I ripped it out, and I started it again and I ripped it out. No,
What pattern are you making, though?
it was the pineapple one. I sure wanted Carrie's. Whoever got that one, that purple one, who is it?
That girl,
Sharon. I
she
think
was making.
Sharon loves purple. Got the purple one.
Yes. I think Diana D got the bright with the white and the
Mhm.
colors. I think. I don't really
That's all
know.
right, Carrie. That's all right. That's just fine with me.
Guess what? She's
I'll
making
make my
another
own.
one.
I'll make
She's
my own. Okay.
she said, I got the yarn. I'm gonna make me another one. My wall is bare. I'm like,
Yeah. You just gave away one.
she just gave it away.
Throw it in the wash. Wash it up. Put it back up there. I'm gonna make me one, but I still want to do the parasail one. I am
The what?
on to that. The umbrella one, the parasail.
Do I know about that one?
I'm going to do it. It's on my bucket list. I'm going to get it done. The Stinley cakes, I'm going to get one eventually one of these days.
Oh,
I put myself on a no buying yarn after these last 3 things that I bought. I'm on a no buy yarn no more for the year, the rest of the year.
come on. Did Sid go to Big Lots for you?
I no, I told him. The umbrella, I would love to do. Yes, I want to do one. I don't know if Stenley Cakes would do that. Stenley is a what? A 2/8, 1/8?
They're different weights.
Yeah, I know they're acrylic and stuff. I'm talking about the cotton one. I would do cotton because I'm thinking, I still have some of that yarn rhapsody. Shh, don't tell Michelle. Shh.
Basically a two weight.
Yeah, I'm thinking a 2/8 you could do it. Take a any pattern, um, doily pattern. You thought Big Lots was going out of business? Is it?
Somebody's is closing down.
How big is that?
I
About
don't know.
12 inches, 12
No,
rainbow packs.
it's about 20 inches across, 20 to 21, I think.
Oh, I have the
And that's not even the whole thing. This isn't even half of it.
hobby twisters. What do you mean half of it? Would you
This
do?
is
Cut
only
it
to roll like 16 or 17.
in a what weight?
Oh, one? No, yeah.
Lace
This is
weight? One weight?
yeah. This is
What pattern is that? There's that one.
that is the Rainbow Rhapsody, the Ivy League. It's a super fine one weight, 918 yards, and that's only row 16. I still have all of this yet.
Oh,
I was using a 3 on that,
I
but
have.
it's like 40 some rows on this thing.
Well, that might fit. Um, I don't know. You said that's 20 some inches, and you still got 40 some rows. Well, it's going to get. It's you can hang that on the wall.
That's see, look, blue ribbon. Look, guys.
Where did you get the pattern at on that?
I'd have to look in my book
Because it looks
because I
like.
wrote it
Hold it back up.
down. It's hard to not quite the same.
Not that
See,
way.
these come to more of a fine point where those are more rounded.
I've done this one many times.
But
Hmm.
Carrie's has like an open center. It's more lacy, I guess, in the center, and then it comes out to huge pineapples.
Hmm.
I heard they were going. You yes, somebody said their Big Lots was going out of business. I'm like, they just got yarn. They can't go out of business.
So which pattern are you using? Do you have the name of it?
Yeah, give me a second.
I've got a ton of doily books. Yes, it is very pretty. I don't. I think she used a Hobie cake. I think. Don't quote me on that. But it was so pretty up there on that wall. I loved it.
Yes.
Now I guess I have to admire it on Sharon Loves Purple on her wall.
No, because she's making a new one. She's already started, I think.
In purple?
I think she said it's the same yarn that she had.
Oh.
So probably
Sherry said, is it Aunt Lydia's?
what?
Oh, what Carrie used.
No, because I think she says a decay weight.
Thread, thread, yarn.
A
I don't
decay weight
know
is
if she
yarn.
does. I think she uses one weight and not the size 10. Lace weight. I know. Wasn't that sunflower? I loved that sunflower.
Yes, that was beautiful. So this is
Yes, number 10
by
is one.
Norma Flores. It's How to Crochet Tablecloth Step by Step. And it's 6 parts.
Okay. One.
And I just started the third tutorial. I
Is
had
it
to
a,
rip out a row because it wouldn't fit tight on this.
mhm. I love number 10 too.
But I want to take it off. There's 48 rows. But I want to take that off the hoop and keep going. Now that
So
I have my blue ribbon, I can go
is
on.
it where did you get the pattern at?
I just said it's a tutorial on YouTube. It's if you type in how to crochet tablecloth step by step
Oh, okay. I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry.
by Norma Flores.
Norma Flores
Yep.
is not with a hook. I use a number 10 for sewing certain projects, not with a hook. Hmm.
I guess I can go fit that and put it in the chat.
Some snowflakes. Yeah, now's the time to start doing them.
Right.
I have so much cotton thread. I keep I started, you know, you really got to have a passion for it to stay with it. I have so many tops that I have started with number 10 or lace weight that I end up putting it to the side because, you cramp your fingers and stuff like that. And they're
Yeah.
always laying up here. And when you're looking for it, of course, it's not here. I saw something beside Ivy. No saying sorry if I can't say it, neither can you. It's my channel and I can do what I want to, right? And you can too if it's up to you. I'm messing with you, Zach.
There
Handsome
you
devil.
go. I put that in the chat.
All right, good. That way I can go back and check it out. Not that I want to do what you're doing. I want to do something different.
Oh, rude.
That's not rude. Hey, Mary. I've been doing snowflakes. I know I love your snowflakes. I bought some thread. Oh, God. What was it? It had some tinsel running through it. Hobby Lobby had it on clearance for $3. And I think it was like 1,700 yards. The red, the gold, and the white. But when I started using it, it was fine. And then all of a sudden I ran into like a needle. Like it, how you wrap it around your hand. And it was like a needle that went through. It was real thick. So I put it in a bag and I haven't picked it up since. Because it was like a needle that went through my hand. I thought, I don't want to keep going through this and finding a straight piece where it was hard and it would run through your finger.
So you must have Mary like on Facebook or Instagram or something. Is that how you see her snowflakes?
Mary's,
Yes.
she shows them on, don't, she does it on YouTube and she does. Do you have Facebook, Mary?
I just subscribed to her channel. I just subscribed to you, Mary. Um,
On,
and she don't have content
so it must be, I've seen them somewhere.
unless she sends them to like VJ or something. I do not know.
That is crazy too, Ivy.
You have to watch those little steel hooks. They can irritate your finger because you back it, by trying with the hook, trying to get it into the stitch because they're so tiny.
Oh, mine was the tinsel and it was, where it was a hard spot and it felt like a
Um,
needle right through my finger. And it's like, oh my goodness. It's like sew my fingers together. I'm not a content. Yeah, but didn't you show your I did send pictures, but maybe you sent them to me. Maybe that's what it was.
Nice, Anita.
I have
When
to
do you
hit
start
the
your
hay.
job?
She's got to
Look at,
hit the hay.
I don't know if you can see that or not, but that's how I write out the pattern. But I put my clip right here and I just scroll it up to whatever level row I'm on. That's how I know where I'm at. The
You're so
pattern.
smart.
Isn't that cool?
That is so a 12 steel hook is tiny. I don't a 2. Although I have used less than a 2, I prefer a 2 or a 2.5 with a size 10. Next week she starts.
Awesome.
Have a good night rest. Rest well.
Yes. Happy sleep.
Okay, are we stepping on someone's toes for yes, Mona and Felicia?
Oh, are they on now?
Yes. So, you guys, not that I want to get off
Yes.
here, but let's show them. Let's give them some hours, watch hours. I appreciate you guys coming by. Yarn Bark, you're a little late, Jack. You know, get with the
Oh,
program.
hi, Christy.
Don't go.
Oh, there you go. Drop your links. Drop your
You,
drops.
yes, with
Even in the
Sweet
summer
Tart.
when your brain is all over the place. I know, Michelle. I have to put a video, something on. I can't just like lay in bed try to fall asleep. It does not work. I have to get out of my own head, watch something else, or listen. Oh, it's
Netflix. I'm a Netflix girl.
I can't because then it'd go to the next one and I've done missed the first one and don't know what I missed.
I binge watch. Oh my God.
FOMO.
I'm sitting there and watching. It's like, are you serious? It's been 40 minutes already? No wonder it took me 4 hours to do some of this stuff.
Right?
Good night, Ivy and Jen.
Good
It was fun.
night.
Everyone in the chat too. Yes, you guys. Did you drop your channels?
Drop your drops.
Anybody? Let me go over here. I'm going to grab the first one. Well, that wasn't it.
My 1.75 millimeter hook cost mom a whopping 10 cents. You know what was really cool is when they put the price right on the hook. Now you get hooks and you rub the size right off of them. It's
Oh,
crazy.
are they not live?
What?
I thought they were. There it is. I knew I saw it live.
You're binging Under the Dome. I love this show, but they stopped it. Like, they didn't do a good ending on it, I don't think. I used to watch that all the time when it was on.
Do a Jen Ivy raid.
There's Cinderella. Oh, you found them? Okay.
Mona's.
Toodles, Steve says. Toodles.
3 seasons. I'm on one. I like the gory stuff. I like, like prison movies, drug movies, cartels. I like the gory movies, but I'm not a scary kind of person. Mafia type movies, stuff like that.
Yeah, I do that kind of stuff too. I mean,
Or true. Whenever they have a movie based on a true event that happened or a true thing, those I will watch them first. Cartoons on comedy. I can't get into cartoons.
my son asked me, his girlfriend was in Disney. He's like, Mom, what Disney movies did I like as a kid? I said, You didn't like Disney. No, really, which ones did I watch? I said, You didn't watch Disney movies. You watched Nickelodeon stuff, like
Hmm.
kids, like Selena Gomez, all that stuff. I'm like, he's like, No, really, what cartoons did I watch? You didn't watch them. And
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
yep, that stuff, yes. I got candy from my um from my giveaway I opened last week, and he took it. I said, "Watch, my son's going to take my candy," and he did.
Kinky Boots. Is
He
that a
said,
movie on Netflix? Is that a movie on Netflix?
"You have to look that up."
Yeah, like Jen watching Dirty Grandpa.
I told you not to be saying that stuff. How
Have
rude!
you guys watched that? Oh my God. And can you imagine little Angel Jen watch that? Just saying.
You're terrible.
The Power
Terrible.
Rangers. I know it. All right,
I'm
guys.
looking that up. I'm looking it
We
up.
need to go over there. I've done said Jen Ivy Raid over there, so let's go over
Oh,
and say hello, Jen Ivy Raid.
the
Movie
Power
based on true events. I have to watch that then. Kinky Boots.
based on true events.
I love stuff like that.
Now, I had to stop my kids from watching Power Rangers. They really acted that out bad.
Mine, two boys, was into wrestling all the time. I'll just pin you. Like,
Yep.
ugh.
So sensitive I can't watch Bambi. Oh, I know. It's terrible. Six comedies, autobiographies. Duty Ron.
Don't know that
I
one.
love that one.
Thanks for
Nothing
another
else
great
is
live.
news.
Thank you, Lulu. Thank you, guys. So let's do some.
Movies on
Um,
website.
I know Jen wants to. Let's do one more dance.
Love it.
And we're gonna do this.
I love
Thank you, guys. I appreciate all y'all coming by and hanging out with us for a couple hours. We sure really loved it and needed it.
Thank you guys
Hi,
so much for
Rebecca.
being here. Be kind to one another.
Yes. Like I always say, be creative with your mind and your hands. All right, guys. Love you. See you next week.
Thank you, everybody. Bye.
Toodles.